So welcome to our Pearl Divers seminars. We have cross-listed the Pearl Divers seminars as undertaking that is organized jointly by the research center at the Free University in Brussels, CLEA, Center Apostel for Transdisciplinary Research, and and the Buckminster College in Bruges, a new non-profit initiative, educational initiative addressed to teenagers. And and because of this cross-listing, and which in social terms is basically the same group, but the outputs feed into different projects. So because of this cross-listing, what we will be doing, we'll be focusing it's not abstractly, but more generally on educational concepts that are applicable in multiple ways to many different educational formats, but we will be focusing on them practically. So how do you solve particular questions, or how do you approach particular problems in terms of the problematics that we can formulate in the practice of education for different groups in different setups, such that, and this is the focus which remains, that the education becomes better tuned for complexity of the world and the complexity of the mind. So how do you match those two complexities together in a way that that makes them one evolves the other, not stupidifies the other, or not simplifies in a wrong way, but the mind that contributes to the word, so it evolves, and the word contributes to the mind, so it evolves. So it's how this matching complexity relates to the name of the seminars, it's still to be discovered, I suggest. But one way to understand it is that we are speaking about the development, but not development in this kind of computational trajectory of combinatorics, that there is a trajectory and things relate to each other and then it goes. But with complexity of the mind, the notion of going deep, deeper, and also what we do at CLEA, we call deep interdisciplinary. So it's not just simply about reshuffling and interrelating, but it's going kind of under, and also in the mind, going deeper, becoming deeper thinkers, understanding things deeper, diving in and bringing forth something that we just have discovered about ourselves as a learner is maybe somehow fits into this, but also this is something that we'll be talking about, and it's not so obvious up front. I understand that one particular approach to matching complexity is actually through a deepening diversification in terms of individuation, that each bit of the puzzles becomes more and more unique and original and stronger in its uniqueness. It doesn't mean separated from everything else, but this is something that the match between the complexity and this individuation, I think we will need to discuss much further to understand that. But it's kind of mapping of the organizational context and the name and the focus of the group, and the practical application that we will be discussing here and there in different contexts. We are now busy mostly with two educational projects hands-on, and one is the Buckminster College game for teenagers, which will be starting this November, and another one is an ongoing project where we almost all have met, which is called the School of Thinking, and this is based at the university in Brussels.